Radhe Krishna, everyone. I'm here today to explain how to use the Cafe Guru's Rayara Rasam Pudi and Udupi Huli Pudi. So let's start with Rayara Rasam Pudi. For Rayara Rasam Pudi, what you have to do is you have to boil half a cup of tur dal and add 3 teaspoons of Rayara Rasam Pudi. And it has to be a nice, smooth and seamless blend of tur dal. And if your pressure cooker is not facilitating a smooth boil, what you can do is, after you boil, you drain the contents, put it into a mixer jar and give it a couple of pulses, and then add the rest of the water and bring it to a rasam consistency. To this, you are adding 3 tablespoons of rasam powder, a bit of jaggery, and lemon size tamarind. You have to squeeze, add salt, add a pinch of hing. I've already added hing in the process of making the rasam powder, but you adding a little bit more will make the rasam very fragrant. And then you have to set it to boil. When you set it to boil, you will see the froth formation because of tur dal, and at that point in time you have to stir it well and bring it to another boil and take it out. Rayara Rasam Pudi does not require too much of boiling, unlike many other rasam powders out there. So please make a note of this. And then you have to add a nice tadka with mustard and hing and ghee and jeera, cumin seeds and curry leaves. So you give a tadka. Now, for those of you with a spicier palate, what you can do is, if you want it a bit more spicy, please do not add more and more rasam powder. For that, what you can do is, you can slit a green chili, 1 or 2 green chilies, and add it to the seasoning and add it to the rasam. So this is how you use the Rayara Rasam Pudi. The things to note is the quantity of the rasam powder, to not overboil, and to watch for the froth formation when you are boiling. And again, this tur dal has to be a seamless blend. So this is about Rayara Rasam Pudi. Now coming to the Udupi Huli Pudi, what you have to do is, you can choose the vegetable of your choices. Ash gourd comes out very well, and to this ash gourd you can add vegetables like chow chow and green string beans, etc. And those of you who tend to eat other vegetables, other root vegetables, you can decide to add whatever you want. The key to any good vegetable sambar, mixed vegetable sambar, is you have to chop the vegetables, set about 1 to 1.5 cup of water to boil, then add all of these vegetables to that and boil. Simply watch the clock and boil it for 7 to 8 minutes, and any vegetable will get cooked during that time. And you have to keep the lid closed and add a bit of turmeric so that the colors of the vegetable remains pronounced even after the boil. So now to this you are adding half a cup of tur dal, and again 3 to 4 tablespoons of huli pudi, tamarind sauce, the squeezed tamarind pulp, and then a bit of jaggery, and bringing everything to 2 or 3 rolling boils. Huli pudi requires a bit more boiling than the rasam pudi. So please make a note of this. And then you are giving it a nice tadka. Grating the coconut and making a coconut paste and adding is not required. I've already added substantial amount of coconut in the huli pudi. But if you want it to be thicker the next time, you can do one thing. You can add about half a fistful of freshly grated coconut and about 3/4 spoon of poppy seeds, and make a nice smooth blend in the mixer, and then add it. So it gives a nice thick consistency, and it suits more of South Canara style of making. So this is about the rasam pudi and huli pudi. I'll talk about other 2 items in my next video. Radhe Krishna.